Sense sphere beautiful consciousness. 1. One consciousness accompanied by joy associated with knowledge unprompted. 2. One consciousness accompanied by joy associated with knowledge prompted. 3. One consciousness accompanied by joy dissociated from knowledge unprompted. 4. One consciousness accompanied by joy dissociated from knowledge prompted. 5. One consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with knowledge unprompted. 6. One consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with knowledge prompted. 7. One consciousness accompanied by equanimity dissociated from knowledge unprompted. 8. One consciousness accompanied by equanimity dissociated from knowledge prompted. These are the 8 types of sense sphere wholesome consciousness with roots. Guide to sense sphere wholesome consciousness. Sense sphere wholesome consciousness kama vachara kusala chittani. Kamavachara kusala chittani. This class of consciousness is divided into 8 types on the basis of 3 principles of dichotomization. 1 is the concomitant feeling, which in 4 cases is joy, somanassa, in other words, pleasant mental feeling, and in 4 cases equanimity, upekkha, in other words, neutral feeling, neutral mental feeling. The second is the presence or absence of knowledge, and a third is the dyad of unprompted and prompted. Associated with knowledge, jnana sampayutta, knowledge comprehends things as they are. Yata sa bhavam. In the consciousness associated with knowledge, the word jnana refers to the mental factor of wisdom, panya, cetasika, which also represents the root non-delusion, amoha, consciousness, dissociated from knowledge, jnana vipayutta, lacks this factor of wisdom, but it does not involve ignorance, avijja, or delusion, moha, which pertains only to unwholesome consciousness. Unprompted. According to the commentary, one does a good deed without prompting due to physical and mental fitness, good food and climate, etc., and as a result of having performed similar deeds in the past. Prompting occurs through inducement by another or by personal deliberation, as explained above. With roots, sahetuka, the 4 wholesome chittas associated with knowledge possess all 3 wholesome roots. The 4 dissociated from knowledge possess non-greed or generosity, and non-hate or loving kindness, but lack non-delusion. The 8 types of wholesome sense sphere consciousness may be illustrated by the following examples. Someone joyfully performs a generous deed, understanding that this is a wholesome deed spontaneously without prompting. Someone performs the same good deed with understanding after deliberation or prompting by another. Someone joyfully performs a generous deed without prompting, but with understanding that this is a wholesome deed. Someone joyfully performs a generous deed without understanding after deliberation or prompting by another. These types of consciousness should be understood in the same way as the preceding 4, but with neutral feeling instead of joyful feeling. These 8 types of consciousness are called wholesome kusala or meritorious punya, because they inhibit the defilements and produce good results. They arise in worldlings, putujana, and trainees, sekha. Noble disciples at the 3 lower stages of stream enterer, once returner and non-returner, whenever they perform wholesome daily deeds and verbal deeds, and whenever they generate wholesome states of mind pertaining to the sense sphere, these chittas do not arise in arahants, whose actions are without karmic potency.